In the past week or so, the two craziest videos I've seen have both come out of New Jersey. There's the now infamous Victoria's Secret Karen, where the white woman has a full-blown meltdown in the store. And more recently, there's the TJ Maxx incident, which is the focus of this video, where a detective claiming to be responding to a call of suspicious activity accuses a black family of shoplifting.
What kind of bullshit is this?
This video takes the TJ Maxx incident as a case study about what you should do if you are ever approached and or accused of shoplifting and you're innocent. Few things are as maddening, embarrassing, and offensive as being accused of something that you didn't do. Especially so when what you're being accused of is being a thief.
Whoa, what's going on? What happened?
He's gonna sit up there and he's gonna stop us. He's gonna stop us outside and say somebody called on us that we were suspicious.
Well, contrary to popular belief, suspicious is subjective and it's not a crime. They should have asked him once again to articulate exactly why he approached them. If a person can't articulate or is not willing to commit to the accusation of shoplifting, then you are under no obligation to show the person anything. If they are willing to state for the record that they accuse you of shoplifting, then at that point they can request you to show them the receipts for the items in your possession, and you also have them definitively accusing you of a crime.
So I came back in with my receipt and everything on it that I bought my shit. Why would I steal from TJ Maxx?
The women in the video cooperated with the detective, seemingly under color of authority, likely believing that the mere approach by the detective meant that he had accused them of shoplifting and that they had to cooperate. But as the incident played out, and it was proven that the women had in fact paid for all of the items in their possession, the detective was able to weasel out of the incident because he had been skirting the line of accusation the entire time. He had not clearly or formally accused them of stealing. He implied it by approaching them and saying that he had been called by a store manager concerning black women and suspicious activity. Most of the video takes place inside the store, during which time it becomes more and more likely that the whole incident was a result of racial profiling. The detective had been sitting outside in a car for an hour by his own admission. He stated that he'd received a call about suspicious activity from a store manager who was black. But when the ladies asked the store employees about this manager, no one knew who it was. A black female employee was approached, and she quickly said that she had not called anyone. The detective then stated that it was a black male. But when the only black male at the store came to the front, he stated that he had not called anyone and that it was against the store policy. The detective began doing verbal gymnastics to maintain his lie, and even tried concocting possible scenarios to support his position and narrative. It became obvious to me that he had approached the women on his own, based on his personal bias, believing and expecting to find that they were guilty of shoplifting. He knew what he was doing and made it a point to skirt the legal line the entire time. When it was all said and done, the women were innocent, and they returned all the merchandise for a refund, which is exactly what they should have done. Don't spend your money anywhere you're not appreciated. TJ Maxx may not have been the initiator of the incident, but they didn't do anything to help clarify or resolve the situation either. They could have quickly and easily stated that no one there called. Now, what the women shouldn't have done was cooperate with the detective without a clearly articulated accusation of a crime. Someone can say that they were called on you for suspicious activity, and they can even say that they think or believe that you've taken something. But don't assume that is an accusation. Make the person state clearly that they accuse you of shoplifting. so that there is no wiggle room. This is similar to asking an officer if you're being detained or if you're free to go. When they first returned to the store, they should have asked for the manager that called to present himself or herself and confirm that he or she called, and explain what it was that he or she saw to prompt the call to the detective. That would clearly identify who the parties were that were involved in the accusation, and consequently, who could be named in a complaint and/or lawsuit, if they're so inclined to pursue one.
Why would we steal?
We spent $300.
But the man just said he didn't say that.
Don't even worry about it. Call your pals back, because he's probably losing his, he's losing it. That's right.
It's only one black male in there. It's only one black male.
It does matter, man. See, that's the problem. Y'all think y'all can say what you want, lie, and do whatever. Change stories, and everything is all good.
In the end, you always have to remember that the detective or security officer will be given the benefit of the doubt if it's your word against his. So remain calm, record your encounters, and don't assume anything. Make sure that any accusation is clear and articulated so that your recourse can be just as clear. Anyways, that's it for this one. And as always, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.